I can't see nothing without my glasses. Okay. God, big head, glasses.
You got a noggin.
Sweaty. This is the Big Bad Boot.
We're siblings who explore spooky and scary stories, urban legends, tall tales, and true crime, all located in this crazy state that's shaped like a boot. A podcast about the weird state you wish you were from.
Hosted by the weird siblings you wish you had.
Caleb,
Can you OD on this?
Maybe.
I think it's just menthol, wintergreen oil, eucalyptus, peppermint, commitment oil, corn mint.
Oh, I was going to say, what's commitment oil? Is that?
Pettigrain, spearmint.
Corn mint?
Corn mint.
It sounds pretty natural, I guess. For those of you listening at
It's
home,
FDA approved.
Caleb has a boom boom nasal stick that he's literally inhaled 12 times since we've started.
Today was rough.
Caleb,
Just kidding.
I have a sincere...
Today was great, actually.
Okay, I was about to say, when is you...
My work from home days, love them.
There's rarely a time when you don't come in, when you are not disheveled.
Well, we usually record when I'm leaving my office.
Yeah.
My days are a lot smoother when I work from home.
So should we start recording on Mondays exclusively?
We could.
Okay.
We don't have to, though.
Oh. Welcome to the Big Bad Boot.
Hey.
Caleb's in a better mood today.
I feel great today.
Good.
I didn't work out, though. Maybe that's why I feel great.
You've been working out a lot more lately. I'm proud of you.
I have. I'm trying to get the girls smaller.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing a lot of Russian twists to get rid of this.
Your tire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I've been going to pelvic floor therapy with one of my best friends, Rebecca Trouillet, who is a pelvic floor physical therapist.
Yes, who's like working with one of my besties now, Maddie Mizell.
Maddie Mizell, yes.
Well, Maddie Ordino.
Yeah, but I have learned more at pelvic floor physical therapy in 2 sessions than I have with my own doctor.
Do I need to go to pelvic floor therapy?
You don't have a uterus or would not be pushing a baby
I thought
out.
a pelvic floor meant like the bottom of your pelvis.
Well, technically is, but this is helping me prepare for birth.
Mm.
It's like exercises to help me prepare for birth.
Gross. Okay.
Yeah. So highly recommend, everybody, if you are with child or you know someone who is. But
Yeah, go. Shout out Becca.
yeah, thanks,
Whoop, whoop.
Becca. There's just a lot of things I'm not ready to know about my own body yet.
Oh, yeah. Maddie was telling me about this one procedure they used to do, but they don't usually do anymore. And I'm not even going to say what it is.
Please don't tell me.
But she told me whilst I was making a sausage biscuit this morning. And I was like, oh, Maddie.
Yeah. Well, we went to Mom and Dad's last night to eat dinner while you were at Gretna Fest.
Whoop.
And Mom had one of her shows on. I was like, what are you watching?
Sister Wives?
It was just someone
Oh.
screaming for like 30 seconds.
Sister Wives.
She said, oh, it's Call the Midwife. Don't watch it.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
Dad said, all it is British people having babies. That's all the show is.
but it's drama too. It is good.
But will it scare me?
Probably.
Okay,
Oh,
then
yeah.
no.
Because it's set in like the 40s or
Yeah,
something.
I wouldn't make it. I'm so thankful that I am pregnant in 2025 and 2026 and not.
I would rather have a baby in 2045 because they
Yes.
probably can just incubate it.
No, I want like a arcade game claw machine to just go in and pull the baby
No.
out.
I feel like that would hurt.
Or I don't need to be involved at all.
Yeah, incubated outside
Like
of a
cook
body.
the baby separately from
Yes,
me.
I agree. I mean, women are amazing. I am woman, hear me roar. But
Mhm.
like, why do humans have to do that?
Here's my list for this is your assignment because Michael's going to be busy. We talked about this.
Okay.
When
That boom boom takes a lot.
when I'm able to consume certain things,
Yes.
here's what I want.
Margarita.
The biggest margarita, but you have to sneak it into the hospital.
What?
Like you can't, they're going to be like, why are you bringing it? You might have to like put it in a bag or something.
I've had a lot of friends that have had babies. I've never had to sneak it in.
Okay. With salt,
Okay.
sushi roll,
Okay.
and then possibly chicken and dumplings
Okay.
and or a hot fudge sundae.
I got you.
What about a cigarette?
Oh,
Period. And
I
a
might
Marlboro Light.
I might want one by then.
That's when it begins.
I don't smoke, but I might start. once this baby comes out.
That's when the stress really starts. You're not going to sleep well ever. I always say 18 years, and mom and dad are like, we literally worry about you every time we wake up.
Well, that's your problem and their problem. They don't worry
That's
about
not
me.
my problem. I'm great.
You don't lose any sleep.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Anyway, hi, Jonah.
Hey.
Hey, kids.
Hi. We're having fun in our new stude. I'm so excited. This feels big league. All right, you want to do some emails?
Yes.
So we can get to it?
Who goes first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay. This is from... Oh, I don't know if this person put their name. Oh, Megan Tucker. Okay.
Okay.
The subject line is just a Mod Podge of random thoughts.
Cool. I respect it.
Hey there, Katie and Caleb. Parentheses, yes, I made sure to spell it right because
Good job,
no one
Megan.
ever spells mine right.
Is she Meggen?
Wait for it. She is Maegann.
Megan. Megan, your parents were doing the most.
My name is
Megan.
Megan. And
Golly.
this email is just a flight of thoughts, apologizing for my ADD brain.
Okay.
1, really love the show.
Thanks.
My podcast lineup is murder mystery, pop/Bravo culture, and comedians.
Okay.
So I was stoked to find a combo of all three. The endless use of pop culture references and moving quoting is how I found my kind of people.
And Megan, email me personally. We can talk about Real Housewives of Salt Lake City if you'd like.
I can't talk to you about that. I was listening to your Marie Laveau episode last week, this was from a while back.
Yes.
And y'all were curious how family visit their loved ones located in the same space. I immediately messaged my bestie because her grandfather, WDSU's beloved Alec Gifford, is buried there.
Oh, I feel like I remember him.
She said they utilize a pass system that allows family to show up and visit without appointment. Security is present to escort and stay with them who possess the passes. So, like, if you want to go visit somebody in St. Louis,
you're CFC and you're okay.
Yeah, you're CFC. That is from The Ghost of Mr. Chicken. Lastly, I have an idea for an episode. Insert, let's get into it here.
Okay.
I've grown up and lived in Hammond 99.9% of my life.
Cool.
However, the first few years of my childhood, we lived in Tickfaw. YOLO.
Nice. Right up the road.
Very taboo considering my great-grandfather was the police chief of Ponchatoula. Anyways.
What's her last name? Do we know?
Tucker, but that might be a married name. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyways, we had a neighbor that lived 2 houses down, and it was rumored that he moved to Tickfaw because he hired someone to kill his wife.
Nice. Not nice, but cool story.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Fast forward to present day, there's a documentary coming out about this. The woman murdered is named Edna Muscarello Lester. Her 3 kids speak in the documentary. I feel like they are going to get the truth out there about their dad, as it seems he was horrible to them. And because I'm a bit of a detective, tucks hair behind ear, parentheses, I included a link to the documentary trailer and an article about Edna in this email. It's fascinating how the story evolved after being a cold case for a long time. Again, love the show and keeping on. P.S. Katie, a little 3 degrees of Kevin Bacon, if you will. You went to grad school with my husband, Brett. Lion up in Small World.
Brett.
I do remember a Brett, but I don't remember his last name. I think he was a cohort ahead of me.
Okay. Pause.
Yes.
We haven't read this email yet.
I don't think so.
That all sounded, maybe I'm just having deja vu.
Well, we do read the emails when we receive them, and then we file them in the appropriate
I probably
folders.
read it.
We've responded to this person via email.
Oh. We talked about Real Housewives of Salt Lake City,
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Edna Muscarello Lester. And I love that so the documentary is called After the Devil is Dead.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in.
When does that come out?
I'm going to have to find that out. I can't click the link on this piece of paper.
Okay.
But thank you, Megan.
Megan.
Next, Caleb.
Okay. Wait, let me get my readers.
Are those really readers?
No, my gosh, I'm not 90,
Oh.
but I can't legally drive without them at night. I can't see nothing without my glasses. Okay. Katie, what are you doing?
I'm getting ready for my next class at Downtown Yoga.
I highly doubt it's like that.
No, it's not like that at all. I just wanted to find a way to bring up one of my favorite places to unwind, break a sweat, and just take good care of myself, downtown yoga. Downtown yoga, located in historic downtown Hammond, Louisiana, is your one-stop shop for being good to yourself. Brenna, Brittany, and their fully trained licensed staff have been helping people of all ages fall in love with the practice of yoga for over a decade. I actually took my very first yoga class ever back in 2015 with Brittany, and they haven't been able to get rid of me since. It is truly one of my favorite parts of my day, and I have never regretted stepping on the mat. Whether you're a newbie or a seasoned yogi, you will feel welcome at their gorgeous studio in downtown Hammond. They offer a wide variety of classes, including yin yoga, chair yoga, and meditation sessions. And if you're looking for a new form of self-care, I promise that downtown yoga is the place to be. If you come most mornings, you'll see me there. To learn more, visit hammondyoga.com. Downtown yoga, where all are welcome.
Hey booties, this message is to inform you that you now have plans on October 17th. The Big Bad Boot is hosting our very first Spooky Spectacular, and we want you to be there.
Our Spooky Spectacular, presented by our friends at Kate Street Seafood Station and the Hammond Downtown Development District, is a Halloween party, dance party, live episode, and costume extravaganza all wrapped into one. And it's all happening at the Mezzanine in downtown Hammond, Louisiana.
This is going to be non-stop fun as we combine all the fun Halloween with the attitude of the Big Bad Boot. Needless to say, costumes are mandatory. We can't wait to see you strut down the red carpet in those disguises.
We will have a DJ, a costume contest, a fully stocked cash bar, and of course, a rowdy live episode recording with yours truly.
Tickets are on sale now. You can find the link in our episode description or on our social media channels. There are also VIP tables and sponsorships available for purchase. Just a heads up, this event is for our friends that are 21 and up only, so do not bring your kiddos to this.
We will see you on October 17th at the Mezzanine in downtown Hammond. The fun starts at 7:30 p.m. We will see you there, foolish mortals.
And a special thank you to our presenting sponsors, Kate Street Seafood Station and the Hammond Downtown Development District. God, big head, glasses,
you got a noggin.
sweaty. Hey, Caleb and Katie. My name is Scott, and my husband Spencer and I are big fans of the podcast. My parents live in Springfield, and I remember you had mentioned in an earlier episode that you would cover the story of Michael Brown, the boy who drew a map of his murder on the back of his headstone after his passing.
Ooh.
We drive past this spot all the time and cannot wait for this episode, so hopefully it comes out soon. Hoping to run into y'all and punch you one day and say hi. Thank you, Scott. Scott Kane.
Cool.
Okay, Scott. I do want to cover that, but I feel like that is a Patreon episode maybe because
there's not a lot
I don't know how to squeeze more out of it because
Right.
it is a cool story because I think they ended up getting a confession out of someone from that map.
Which that is the pettiness and the attention to detail I am there for. Like if somebody kills me,
Ooh.
I am coming back with
Oh, yeah.
receipts.
I'm farting in your bedroom. I'm shutting the door.
I am being like, here's the schematics. Here's where I was.
Yep. I'm
What
going to take one battery out of your remote.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to, that's good.
Right before you fall asleep, you hear, and I'm like, no.
He's here.
That's how you know. Caleb, speak to us. Like, man. Oh. Do I talk about bowel movements
You
too
do.
much? I think I do because Mom made a comment one time.
We know because
And
you
then-
talked about poop for 30 minutes.
Wait. And then one of our biggest fans, Mr. Brent, Miss Cheryl came up to me at church and she was like, I love y'all's Patreon too. Like, I feel like I know so much about you, sometimes more than I'd like to know.
Yeah.
And I was like,
She's
you're right,
not
Cheryl.
wrong. She's
You're
not
right.
wrong.
I love her. I need to get with her. I need to get my eyes examined.
Hey, Miss Cheryl. Okay, you ready for my story? Because I go first today.
Yes. And I know what you're doing because of our fancy new TV.
Yes. But for those of you who are listening and not watching, let's get into it.
Okay. I already have so many questions
Yes.
because I'm obsessed with the Netflix show based around her
Yes.
and the actress that plays her. What's her name?
It's not Cicely Tyson. Oh, what's her name? Shoot.
Bipic?
Octavia Spencer.
Octavia Spencer. My dog's named after. I'm just kidding. And it's not my dog, but
All right. So One of Caleb and I's comfort movies is Beauty Shop, starring Queen Latifah. I think a cornerstone of Caleb and I's sibling relationship is like 10 movies.
Yes.
And Beauty Shop is one of them. So this is a comedy about a single mom and a hairstylist named Gina.
Love her.
And after a disagreement with her terrible boss, who is hilariously played by Kevin Bacon.
You're going to fall flat on your butt when you leave me. Well, I got a little cushion. Won't kiss it? I didn't think so. And then she walks out.
He is my favorite part of that whole movie. And he's only in it for like 15 minutes. And he's so funny. Yeah. But Gina decides to open up her own salon. And of course, that's the whole plot of the movie.
Because it's like, I think it's a spinoff of Barbershop, which I've never seen.
You've never seen Barbershop?
No.
If you like Beauty Shop, you'll like Barbershop.
It doesn't have Queen Latifah.
She's a character in Barbershop, like a side character. Yeah.
I'm going to watch that tonight.
Yeah.
Also just watch Sister Act, by the way.
Go ahead.
Continue.
Finish inhaling your boom boom stick. So we own this on DVD, and I'm pretty sure you and I can still quote like over half of the lines.
100%.
Easily. So as Caleb mentioned, there's a moment in the movie that we both remember, but it stuck with me since I first watched it in 2005. Can you believe that movie's 20 years old? That's depressing.
It is, but like I wanted her car so bad back in the day, and it's old now. She had an Eddie Bauer edition.
Ooh.
Green Ford Expedition.
Yeah, she had a big car in the movie.
When she gets in, call me if you need someone to talk to.
Call me. Okay.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Go watch the movie. It's good. But after receiving the keys to her new shop, Gina is cleaning and decorating the space. And there's this one moment where she lovingly hangs this beautiful black and white portrait of a woman on the wall of the shop. And you can tell it's like an older picture, like it's not from this era. And she hangs it up and she says, "There you go, Madam CJ."
Mm-hmm.
And so at that,
Period.
There it is. That's the exact
picture.
picture.
Was beautiful.
She was beautiful. So when I first saw this back in 2005, young Katie was like, who is Madam CJ? Is this a real person?
Mm-hmm.
Should I know who this is? Is this part of the movie? Well, it turns out this was a real person. Her name was actually Sarah Breedlove.
Okay.
She was from Louisiana. She was born in Delta, Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
Did you know that?
I knew she was from Louisiana because mom said she covers her in a curriculum.
Yes.
Or used to.
But the world would come to know her as Madam C.J. Walker, who was an entrepreneur, a philanthropist, but the first self-made female millionaire in the United States.
Is it true that she actually did live next door to Rockefeller?
I didn't see that in the but she lived in New York City. So she could have lived.
They ate up Harlem.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
So this is going to be all about Madam C.J. Walker.
Nice.
And her life, and of course, this is a big bad boot story because she was born in Delta, Louisiana.
Yes.
So let's start her humble beginnings.
I'm excited. I like when you do stories that I think I know
a little bit about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh man.
The year is 1867. So where are we in history, Caleb? If it's 1867, what just ended?
1867. What just ended?
What ended 2 years before?
Civil War.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Civil War was only 2 years prior. And on a Louisiana plantation.
Hard to be there.
A daughter was born to formerly enslaved parents, which we love names on the Big Bad Boot.
Oh, they're good.
Owen and Minerva Breedlove.
You getting on my nerves. Minerva? Yeah, come on, get out of this house and get on my nerves. That's rough. That's not a good name. Minerva?
I like it. It's like...
I might as well name my kid like Earlobe. Minerva? That sucks. That
face
sucks.
Is really bad. I like it, Minerva.
I don't. Sorry to this woman.
So they have a daughter. Her name is Sarah. And she was technically born as a free person of color because she was born after the Civil War. Right. She was born in Delta, Louisiana, which is a village in Madison Parish. When I say this place is small,
Yeah.
in 2020, the population was 232 people.
That's crazy.
So as you can see on our screen.
Oh, it's way north.
It's
Why did I think it was
way northeast?
Why did I think it was like down the bayou?
Nope. It is way almost to the top of the boot, top of the state, Madison Parish.
It's like at the part of the boot that touches your shin.
Yes. So,
Man.
Sarah had 5 siblings.
Okay.
Louisiana.
Okay.
And then 4 brothers, Alexander, James, Solomon, and Owen Jr.
Gomorrah.
And a man named Robert Burney enslaved her older siblings and her parents, but Sarah was technically free because she was the first child in her family born into freedom after Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation.
Yes. Which technically you were a free person of color, but like back then.
The shadow of slavery was still very much there.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like, okay, now my life is totally different. Ding, ding, ding. Like, no.
Right.
It was still very much, they were the poorest of the poor.
Right.
Not
I
treated
get
well.
God's logic of when he was like, let's send a flood. Can we start with a fresh slate, please?
Yeah, people suck.
People sucked.
I know.
Have you seen? I'm sorry.
It's
Can I share
okay.
this meme?
Yes, please.
Okay,
Yes.
because it just
You
reminded
can
me.
always share memes. That's why you're.
Jonah, you're the wind beneath our wings.
Yes, you could do whatever you want.
This is like the best meme ever.
Flooded again. Amen.
I think it's.
Flooded again.
I think this is McConaughey, and I forgot which. I think it's Dallas Buyers Club.
Yeah, when he's like super skinny.
Yeah.
Me and my friend Haley were just talking about that. I was like, do you ever think God just like sounds like, what are y'all doing?
He's like, it's worse.
Literally.
I think so.
Dad always, Lord, ain't gonna be long now.
I know.
Lord, come back.
I mean, you know what?
Beam me up, Jesus.
Bring it
that
on.
needs to be a big bad boot bumper sticker.
Yeah, beam me up, Jesus.
Man.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you for that meme, Donna.
that was always memes are welcome.
I look at it's in my favorites on my phone, and I just like look at it every once in a while.
Flooded again.
Period.
So Sarah, her life was hard from Jump Street.
Okay.
Her mom dies in 1872 when she's only like 7 years old
Ew.
from cholera, which like that was rough. That's the epidemic that traveled with the river up the Mississippi. Like it was bad.
Cholera.
Her dad remarried, but died a year after.
Dang.
So at the age of 7, Sarah moved to Vicksburg, Mississippi, where she lived with her sister, Louisiana, and her sister's husband, Jesse Powell, who, from what I could tell, there's rumors that like
he a butthole?
He was not the best person.
Ugh.
So she started working as a child, 7 years old, as a domestic servant.
Okay.
She said, quote, I had little or no opportunity when I started out in my life, having been left an orphan, being without a mother or a father since I was 7 years of age. Think about that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, not only are you an orphan, now you have to go work at 7 years old.
And became a millionaire. She says, scoot over, devil.
Oh, it's great. I love her story. She also only had 3 months of formal education. She went to school for literally half a semester and had to quit and go to work.
Golly.
But she undertook literacy lessons at church in Sunday school. So
Amen.
that's where she learned to do the bulk of like reading, writing, arithmetic was at
Gotcha.
church.
Okay.
So at the age of 14, she married a man named Moses McWilliams, who could not find how old he was.
Ugh.
She was very young. This marriage was rumored to help her escape abuse from her brother-in-law, Jesse Powell. So there were some sources that said he was like kind of an alcoholic, not a good person. And she was like, I'm going to do whatever I can to get out of this house.
Okay.
Yeah, Moses McWilliams. There's not really a lot known about him because she was husband.
Man, if that's him, he could take flight with them.
Caleb.
We might have to cut that. But he got in trouble. He said, and took off.
So this was also husband 1 of 3 in her life.
Hey,
Get it how you live.
Mrs. White on Clue says men should be 3 things, like Kleenex: soft, strong, and disposable.
I like that. Oh, it's Clue season. I need to watch Clue.
It is.
You excited?
Oh my gosh, me and Maddie are going to watch that tonight. I'm so excited.
Oh,
Okay.
Sidebar. Are you coming with me to see Graveyard Girls at the Columbia? I have tickets.
When?
It's in 2 weeks. We'll talk about it later.
Okay, I was about to say, I don't know.
So
I'm practically bedeviled with meetings and social events, etc.
So Breedlove and McWilliams, the guy with the big ears, they have one daughter named Layla in 1885.
Okay. So in the show, that's Lillian.
Correct.
Okay.
But her husband died in 1887 when she was 20 and the daughter was 2.
Golly.
So she remarries, but leaves her second husband in 1903.
Okay.
So Breedlove moves with Layla to St. Louis to go be closer to her 3 brothers. Remember, she had 3 brothers.
Yes. James Alexander and
Solomon and Owen Jr. 4.
Yeah. Okay.
So she worked there as a laundress, earning barely more than $1 a day.
Good Lord.
And that's like really hard.
Yeah.
Not only exhausting work, but she was exposed to a whole bunch of chemicals.
Oh yeah, and you like used a washboard, so like
Right.
you were probably bleeding every day.
She had brittle nails. She's always in these fumes. Like it's not like a good. It's not like they had like PPE,
PPE?
personal protective equipment. Isn't that what it's called?
PPE?
PPE is
Say
what I
that
said.
again?
Personal protective equipment.
Isn't that what it stands for?
Not PPP.
Yeah, are you thinking of PPP loans?
No, it's PPE. I
PPE
promise.
is like for like OSHA, and like
Yes.
it's your
Personal
Like your
protection
equipment.
equipment.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Not pee poo poo.
No,
It sounds like we whiz and poo poo
I
in
meant
here.
to say PPE. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I meant.
You said we whiz and caca.
So she didn't have poo-poo to protect her from all of this stuff.
Mom's mad.
Sorry, Mom. But she was determined to make enough money to provide her daughter with a formal education because she never got one. So during the 1880s, they lived in a community where it was a very strong community, and she attended St. Paul African Methodist Episcopal Church, which I want to go to that church.
I was about to, the spirit came down.
Like,
it was a whole like a Pentecostal clapping.
like, I'm not
Like
about
that?
like profiling in any way, but I'm going to make a statement with all 10 toes.
Mm-hmm.
Black Baptist churches
Boots the house down.
are lit. They like, I would go there any day over a white
Have you
church.
ever been to a black funeral?
Yes.
Turn
Like,
up.
I went one time with Mom to a predominantly African-American church because one of her students' moms passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So I went with Mom to the funeral. I was young, but I remember getting in the car and being like, Mom, can we please go to this church? Like, it's amazing. You know that the spirit came down.
I love that.
And so she was really inspired by the community of the women at this church. Later on in her life, that community of women is something she continues
Okay.
throughout. So Sarah suffered severe dandruff and scalp ailments. She was partially bald. She had skin disorders, but also it was because of the harsh products that she had to be exposed to every day
As a laundress.
She also contributing factors to the hair loss also included like poor diet, infrequent bathing, but this was not really her fault because at this time most Americans lacked indoor plumbing, central heating, electricity, especially African American people.
Right.
So this is where her interest in hair care starts. So for those of you who like are not familiar, she made her money off hair care products for colored women. Not hate the phrase colored women, but that's what it was targeted towards back then.
Because you might get to this, but she came up with like Glossine and like the hot comb.
Yes.
And
I have the whole regimen.
I'm so excited. Okay.
So she learned about hair care initially from her brothers because they were all barbers in St. Louis. And so around the time of the World's Fair in St. Louis in 1904, which another movie, Meet Me in St. Louis.
Oh, Mr. Neely.
It's so good. Watch it at Christmas time.
Oh, it's the best.
She became a commission agent selling products for another person, another woman, another African-American woman who created hair care products. She started working for Annie Malone, who owned the Poro Company. So she was named something different in the show.
Yeah. What was she named in the show?
It started with an A.
It was beautiful. Like, it was such a beautiful name.
And
poop.
But so she kind of launches this company at the World's Fair, but it was kind of a letdown because, of course, African American people as an audience at the 1904 World's Fair was not a priority.
Right.
So while she was working for Annie Malone, who would later become a significant quote unquote rival in the hair care industry, Sarah began to take her new knowledge and develop her own product line.
Okay, so because in the show they also say she stole her formula.
There's things where like that's a very gray area.
Okay.
Because
so she just like used it and kind of like used her own knowledge to make her own thing. Maybe it was similar.
Right. It wasn't the exact same thing because Sarah had different issues.
Okay.
Like she had a lot of hair loss and dandruff and, things like that.
Okay.
So in July of 1905, when Sarah was 37 years old, which I love just that.
That she's in 37.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I think so many people judge themselves when they're super young. Like, why haven't I done that? You can do anything at any age.
Right.
Like you really can.
Period.
So,
you can have it all. I mean, how do you feel? You're approaching elderliness.
I am technically considered a geriatric pregnancy.
Oh, that makes me nervous. Don't tell me that.
No, I'm going to be fine. I'm like on the technically it's 35 years old. I'm 34.
Yikes.
So, yeah.
Man.
These old hips.
These old bones. That's also a Dolly Parton song. Continue.
So she's 37. She moves to Colorado with her daughter, where she initially continued to sell products for Annie Malone while in the behind the scenes developing her own hair care.
Okay, wait, pause. Jonah, can you look up the cast of Self-Made? That's going to bother me. What was the villain in that show?
Addie. Yeah.
Addie Mae, I think was her name.
So I'm going to get to the movie or the show, excuse me, at the end of what we're talking about because there was a lot of discrepancies between what really happened and what was portrayed in the show. However, that's not to say don't watch the show.
So good.
I loved the show.
Anything with Octavia Spencer in it, I'm going to watch.
So these two businesswomen are rumored to have had a falling out when Malone accused Breedlove of stealing her formula, which was a mixture of petroleum jelly and sulfur. Oh. Which is like, but we have to remember, African-American people's hair is so different than ours. Like,
yeah, that's true.
It is so different. So in 1906, she marries her third husband, Charles Walker. And this is where she starts marketing herself because Charles was a marketing person.
Right. That's accurate in the show.
And so she changed her name to Madam C.J. Walker, which I'm like, I love that.
Me too.
Like,
Madame.
Milady. And she marketed herself as an independent hairdresser and a cosmetic cream retailer. The Madam title was adopted from the women pioneers of the French beauty industry. Walker sold her products door to door, teaching other Black women how to groom and style their hair. So this is something I want to talk about because a lot of the sales tactics that you see her doing, major companies do this today.
Okay.
Like following the formula of sales agents. So think of like Mary Kay.
Yeah.
Or
yes.
Ding Dong, the Avon lady, like women who would sell Avon.
Yes.
And they go door to door and it's like, I use these products and let me show you how to put them on. And so you get kind of like a personal sales pitch. She was doing this way back then.
Nice.
And she recognized the importance of like user generated content. Does that make sense?
Yes. She would have killed it on social media
She would have done great. So in 1906, Madam C.J. Walker, who that's now what she is called, puts her daughter in charge of the mail order operations, which was a huge undertaking of their business.
Okay.
Because all of these women that she employed to go out into the world, they ordered their products by mail.
Okay.
So her daughter, she entrusted her daughter with all of that. So let's see. And while she was doing that, Madam C.J. Walker and Charles traveled throughout the United States to expand the business. So they worked their butts off for years trying to build the brand.
Okay.
They understood it's not a if you build it, they will come scenario. Like they understood marketing.
Right.
And the idea of like you have to go to where the people are. They lived all over the United States. You're going to hear me throw out a lot of cities and states.
Okay.
So in 1908, Walker and her husband moved to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where they opened a beauty parlor and they established Layla College. Her daughter's name's Layla.
Cute.
To train what she called hair culturists.
Okay.
She's also an advocate for Black women's economic independence. So she opened training programs in her so-called Walker system for a national network of licensed sales agents who could earn healthy commissions and make a living off of just selling her products. So
okay.
That's another aspect that I like about her was she wasn't like, how can I just make money? She was like, how can I uplift other Black women
right,
and help them make a living for their family without having to be domestic workers or cooks or laundresses
right,
or nannies or whatever it is. So they closed the mail order business in 1907, but in 1910, they relocate to Indianapolis. Like I said, they're going boop, 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 boop.
right.
But in Indianapolis, that's where she establishes the headquarters for the Madam C.J. Walker Manufacturing Company.
Okay.
And that's when business is really like taking off. So
is that little building?
She built a factory, a hair salon, and a beauty school. She also added a laboratory to help improve the products and what they were made of.
Wow.
She assembled a staff that consisted mostly of women.
Cool.
So not just like assistants, it was people who were in management roles, leadership roles. It was mostly all women who worked for her.
Nice.
Which back then is unheard of.
Yeah. They said, I'm not a princess, I'm king. Mm.
So in 1910, with her new established base in Indianapolis, her daughter is now like a huge help in running the business. Layla persuades her mom to open another salon in Harlem.
The Dark Tower.
Which is New York City's growing neighborhood in 1913. And that becomes one of the huge epicenters of African-American culture in our country.
Yes. I would have loved to have seen that back then.
Speaking of Harlem, one of the best shows I've ever seen is The Godfather of Harlem, which does not take place during this time period.
Yeah.
But it is so good.
My boss was telling me about that. And mom and dad love that too.
Love that show.
Okay. Was that place called the Dark Tower?
I don't, the only Dark Tower I know is the Stephen King novel. So
okay.
I don't know.
Wait. Look up.
Got it in the 1880s. Assume around what time do you think this kind of started to transpire?
1913. That's when her daughter convinced her mom to open up a shop location in Harlem.
And okay, I think I'm like 99% sure it was called the Dark Tower.
We'll have to look into that and see. The dark.
Do the Dark Tower. Darl.
Yeah, the Dark Tower.
Yeah, the
You're
Dark
right.
Tower.
Cool. Yeah, she helped shape the Harlem Renaissance. So she wanted
that place is a vibe.
She wanted to open up a spot that felt that people wanted to go to, like a salon, because up until then, women were doing their hair in their kitchens and their sinks.
This is Mama's Kitchen in Blue Ridge.
Yeah, beauty shop. So let's talk about her method of her products, her hair care method. This is also something that we see a lot in the beauty industry today, is like a 2 or 3 or 4 step system.
Yes.
Like you see this in hair care, skin care, makeup. It's all about different steps in a certain order.
Okay.
And this was like the key to her being so successful. So she designs a method of grooming products to promote hair growth and condition the scalp. The system included a vegetable shampoo,
Nice.
her patented Walker's Wonderful Hair Grower, a pomade to help hair, which was a pomade obviously to help hair grow, Glossine, which you mentioned,
That was like the finishing.
and then the application of hot iron combs. Look how cool that is. And like for her, you know, black
Why-
women back then, you see how long her hair is?
Yeah, but why does she look so scared?
I don't think she looks scared, but also you have to remember it's like 1910.
Yeah.
Like photography was not, but this was on purpose because her hair was so long in this photo.
Yeah, it's thick too.
It's to show like, if you use this product, this is what your hair is going to look like. She was so good at marketing and branding.
Then you too can look like me. Ka-chow.
Ka-chow. What does he sell in cars?
Rusties.
So her method made lackluster and brittle hair soft and luxurious, but she had several competitors,
Mhm.
including Annie Malone's Poro system. And another
Poro.
that was her, which I'm like, that's name
That
sucks.
sucks.
And
Sorry
Sarah
to this woman.
Spencer Washington's Apex system, which to me doesn't sound like hair care.
No.
But
That sounds like the part of an engine.
so between 1911 and 1919 is considered like the height of her career.
Okay.
Her company employed several thousand women by this point as sales agents.
Golly, she's killing it.
And in 1917, they claimed to have nearly 20,000 women working for them. Some sources have written that the women who worked for her dressed in a characteristic uniform of white shirts, black skirts, and carried black satchels. But there's nothing in the Walker Beauty School manual that verifies that.
Okay.
Others have written that agents focused on door-to-door sales as they visited houses, and they would carry around this briefcase with all the products in it.
Love. Just when you thought we were done with live events for a while, we hit you with another one. We'd like to invite you to Black and Brew in Hammond, Louisiana for another rowdy live episode on October 23rd.
We will be bringing all the live episode shenanigans in person to one of the coolest spots in Tangipahoa Parish. Seriously, if you've never eaten at Black and Brew, you are missing out. It overlooks a lake. It has a microbrewery on site, not to mention the cheese curds, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
Tickets are very limited for this episode, but for less than $20, you can spend the evening with the Big Bad Boot, sipping delicious cocktails and enjoying some of the best food in town.
Tickets are available on Eventbrite. Just search the Big Bad Boot, and we promise you'll find it.
We hope to see you there. Special thanks to Black and Brew for sponsoring this episode.
Looking to take your fitness to the next level? Then it's time to check out North Cypress Fitness right here in Hammond, Louisiana. Whether you're just starting your fitness journey or you train like a pro, North Cypress has everything you need, from state-of-the-art equipment and group fitness classes to indoor and outdoor pools, tennis courts, sauna and steam rooms, pickleball courts, and even a kids club for the little ones. This isn't just a gym, it's a community. You'll find friendly faces, motivating trainers, and a space that feels like home. And this home is about to get a whole lot bigger because North Cypress is planning a $1 million expansion to include a junior Olympic pool, cold plunges, hot tubs, and more. So if you're ready to get started, there's no better time than now. Stop by for a tour and see why North Cypress Fitness has been Hammond's top choice for health and wellness for over 20 years. Get stronger, feel better, and live healthier at North Cypress Fitness. Visit northcypress.com for more information. She heavily advertised in African-American newspapers and magazines, but she also frequently traveled all over the United States selling her products herself. So even when she still had
Money
and thousands of people working for her, she didn't sit back and say, like, I'm done. She kept pushing and getting herself out there. So in addition to training in sales and grooming, Walker also taught other Black women how to budget and build their own businesses, encouraging them to become financially independent from their husbands or their male counterparts.
Wow.
In 1917, she established the National Beauty Culturists and Benevolent Association of Madam C.J. Walker Agents.
Benevolent?
Benevolent. I'm not 100% sure what benevolent means.
Me either.
I'm going to go ahead and just go for it, and then we'll look it up.
Okay.
I feel like benevolence is being like, you're giving somebody something out of, like, it's almost grace, but you're giving somebody something for no reason at all. It's just like benevolence. It's like, we're doing it because we love you, or I have a duty to do so.
I was thinking it was witchcraft.
The benevolent. No, that's malevolent.
Malevolent. I was like,
the quality of being well-meaning.
Okay, you were there. You were on it.
I'm on the right track a
nice,
little bit.
Jonah.
Joe AI was a little off on that one. Sorry.
Joe AI.
And this is another thing that you see women's groups doing now, especially with what I do in my day job. Shout out to Fidelity Bank Power.
Period.
She held the first of its kind, an annual conference for Black women who were entrepreneurial women.
Nice.
And it was in Philadelphia in the summer of 1917 with over 200 attendees. This was one of the first national gatherings of female entrepreneurs. During the convention, she gave prizes to women who sold the most products and brought in the most new sales agents. She also rewarded those monetarily rewarded the ones who made the most considerable contributions to charities.
Oh.
So I'm like, she was
just a good person.
And she was making the blueprint for sales tactics and things that we see to this day. Like door-to-door sales agents, women's conferences, visual marketing and branding.
She was a genius.
She was very smart.
And with 3 months of education.
3 months. She was also a huge philanthropist, which there's a ton of examples of all the causes that she helped champion, but here's just a few. She helped raise funds to establish the first branch of the YMCA in Indianapolis's Black community. She pledged $1,000 to the building fund for that building. She also contributed scholarship funds to the Tuskegee Institute. I can never say that.
Tuskegee.
So in 1916, Walker decides she wants to join her daughter and live in New York now.
Nice.
She decides to step back from the day-to-day operations, and she commissions the first licensed Black architect in New York City named Vertner Tandy, who was also a founding member of the world-famous African-American fraternity Alpha Phi Alpha.
Cool.
To design her house in New York.
Oh, he had some spectacles on him.
And she wanted to name it Villa Lawaro. Yep, there it is.
Man.
I love that she uses the first two initials of her daughter's three names. Layla Robinson Walker, Villa Lawaro.
That is so cool.
It cost $250,000 to build, and it became the gathering place for community leaders and other African Americans to pursue their dreams. So $250,000 in...
I'm not going to look yet.
1917. $8,501,263. So her house cost $8 million to build.
Mom and Dad, they're like, why don't you build a house? And I'm like, inflation sucks.
So
that I was going to guess like 1.6.
$8 million in today's money.
That's crazy. Like
crazy. So she also becomes more involved in politics after she moves to New York. Because remember, she kind of stepped back from her business a little bit at this point.
Right.
She becomes very good friends with people you've heard of, Booker T. Washington.
My guy.
And W.E.B. Du Bois. Du Bois. Some people say Du Bois.
I say Du Bois. But.
So she tragically dies on May 29th, 1919 at the age of 51 from kidney failure.
Oh, that was accurate in the film too.
Her remains are interred in the Woodlawn Cemetery in the Bronx in New York City.
Man.
And at the time of her death, Walker was considered between $500,000 and $1 million. That was her worth, considering. she was definitely the wealthiest African American woman in America at the time. According to her obituary in the New York Times, she says, let's see.
Oh, so she was worth about 34.1 million in today's terms.
But that's nuts.
I'm worth like $8.
One of my favorite pictures is one of her driving around other African American women in a car.
That old Ford, yeah.
There she is.
She said, "Move over, devil."
Look how cute she is.
Meet me.
And I don't think people realize how big of a deal this was at this time.
Oh yeah.
Because especially in southern cities where African American people were instructed to cross to the other side of the street if you were going to pass a white person,
right,
like out of respect. And like here she is with the newest of the new vehicle driving around, not only African American, but an African American woman who is like literally on the lowest rung of society.
Don't you wish you could go back in time to like racist people back then and be like, y'all go down in history as some of the stupidest people in the world. Congratulations.
Or like wish you could go back as a white person and like be a champion for people like this.
Yes. Yeah.
And be like friends with somebody like her who are.
It's in color.
Like, look how pretty.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like all the feathers and the velvets, and I love it. So.
Go her.
In 2020, a TV series comes out called Self-Made, which we've talked about. But that series was based on the biography of Madam C.J. Walker called On Her Own Ground, which was written by her great-great-granddaughter.
Okay.
And her name was Alila. So like after Layla.
Okay.
Bundles is her last name. Reviews for this series were mixed, partly because of the inaccuracies of the storyline that makes this more of a fictional work than an authentic biography. For example, some of the inaccuracies. The portrayal of Annie Malone as Addie Monroe.
Addie Monroe.
And they portray her as
the villain.
A villain when really, for a long time, they were friends and they were just competitors. But they paint this character as kind of like someone who is only living to take down Madam C.J. Walker. And that was not the case.
Okay.
There was also a storyline of C.J. Walker's daughter as a lesbian, which there's no accurate accounts of that being true.
And I mean, did she have kids? She had
to have because she.
Well, I mean, just because you have kids doesn't mean you're not homosexual, but you know.
And now again, that doesn't mean she wasn't, because back then
you literally couldn't. It was illegal,
right? But there's no proof that happened.
Okay, I gotcha.
And her great-great-granddaughter, Alayla Bundles, kind of wrote about it in an article and said, I loved the show, but it did not follow what I wrote.
Right.
And so she was like,
Alayla's cute.
She's like, I want people to know that you still should watch the show, but just keep in mind, it is not an accurate portrayal of my great-great-grandmother's life.
Okay. Because it was like very inspiring.
I loved it.
It made me want to like get up and
do push-ups.
No, I was going to say fold some laundry that's been sitting on my floor. Not do push-ups.
So I want to end with a quote from her. So this is something that Madam C.J. Walker said in 1912 when she was addressing the annual gathering of the National Negro Business League as the keynote speaker. She was the first female keynote speaker at this conference. She says, I am a woman who came from the cotton fields of the South. From there, I was promoted to the wash tub. From there, I was promoted to the kitchen. And from there, I promoted myself into the business of manufacturing hair goods and preparations. I have built my own factory on my own ground, which was where her great-great-granddaughter got the title On Her Own Ground. So that.
Oh, I like that better than Self-Made.
I know.
Okay.
And that was the story of Madam C.J. Walker, the first female self-made millionaire in the United States from Delta, Louisiana. Yeah.
What a baddie.
I think she's so pretty.
She is pretty.
Yeah. Like just.
Man.
But you could even see how in this early photo.
Her hair is different.
Her hair is kind of brittle in the front.
Yeah.
It's very kind of short. And so her products really did work.
Yeah.
Like people.
Because on her can, it's like.
Right.
Good for her.
I love that not only she was the first female self-made millionaire, but she was also African American.
Yes.
So it's just so cool.
Man, if I could just have a quarter of what she was worth, I could pay off my debts and live very comfortably.
They'd never see us again. We'd be recording this from Tahiti somewhere.
In a cabin, all the way in Aspen.
Is that T-Pain?
Yes.
Oh.
I could put you in a log cabin.
Doesn't he
Somewhere
rhyme
in
something
Aspen.
with something that doesn't even make sense?
I can put you in a mansion somewhere up in Wisconsin.
Yeah. I want to go see T-Pain in concert. I hear that that's probably really fun.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Man, Pitbull and Iggy Azalea. Me and Bill lost about 18 pounds apiece that night.
From sweating?
We just Jersey Turnpiked for like 4 hours. It was so much fun. It was great.
Well,
there was about 20 people there.
Oh, that makes me sad.
I know.
Well, yeah. Anywho, that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
I liked it.
I'm glad you did.
Thanks.
I knew you would enjoy it because you loved that show.
I did. Anything with a strong black female lead, I'm like,
that is your love language.
Oh, man.
Taxi, beauty shop, self-made. Yeah. What's the one?
I wanted to be.
Sister Act.
Yeah, I just watched that for the first time.
So good.
The other day. I'm halfway through Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit.
Yep.
Right now.
Yeah. It's good.
Dolores Van Cartier. I love her.
Jonah, what did you think?
That was really good. It's fascinating too because my wife's a hairstylist, and just that whole world of hair and like marketing and
it's very competitive.
Yeah. Oh, insanely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's really cool that I'm curious though about like, so obviously she had to do some research on products, and I'm like, I wonder like kind of
how she did it.
Yeah, like sourcing stuff or like, I don't know. It's really fascinating.
I think a lot of it was trial and error, and a lot of it was testing things on her own body
in her laboratory,
seeing what worked.
Because they had like pharmaceutical grade things around that time. Like there were, agents and all that other,
but
all
nothing really for black people.
Right.
And so, and that's the thing.
Like products.
That all these through the research, it's like their hair is so wildly different from ours that. Back then, anything you put on a white person's hair, if you put it on their hair, would like make it fall out.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like it's just.
When Leslie and Josh got pregnant, I immediately was Googling like how to lay edges.
Yeah.
Like
you have to
because my
take
goddaughter's mixed.
Totally different care of their hair.
Oh
and it's really interesting. But everybody go watch Self-Made. Remember, it is not 100% accurate, but is still a very good show.
And Tiffany Haddish is in it.
Tiffany
and
Haddish,
golly, I love that woman.
Octavia Spencer. And the man that plays her husband, I think he is so good looking. Blair something.
Blair Sinclair. No, I'm just kidding. He's married to. Who is he married to?
Blair Underwood. There he is.
He's the face of Lexus right now.
He is, yeah.
Lexus took the bar of excellence and they raised it.
Love it. Well, any more final thoughts about Madam C.J. Walker?
No, I think it was great.
Thank you. Well, before we close the episode, let's give a few reminders.
Okay. Spooky Spectacular.
Spooky Spectacular.
October 17th.
Tickets are still available.
And they're not going to be available for long. So
we have two VIP tables left to sell. So if you and 7 friends want reserved seating and special treatment, that's available. Costumes required. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, paparazzi, red carpet, fog machines, drinks, costumes, murder.
Perhaps.
I'm just kidding. No murder.
It's going to be fun. I gotta finish my costume this weekend.
I don't know what I'm wearing, guys.
You don't know?
You still don't know?
We're going to do something.
Okay. You have time.
I just don't know.
You have 2 weeks.
I have 2 weeks. Isn't this Friday?
It's the 17th.
What's this Friday?
Not the 17th.
Nothing's this Friday?
No.
Oh.
Me and Zach are riding in a plane on Wednesday.
I got my calendar wrong.
It's the 17th.
Yeah, it's next Friday. Me and Zach are flying in planes Wednesday.
Oh yeah, for the Ham and Air show. That's gonna be hilarious footage.
I can't wait because like I'm an adrenaline junkie. I think it's gonna be funnier filming Zach because like I drag race for 10 years.
Right.
So like
I was a little bummed out because they're like, do you want to do it? I'm like, I can't. I'm pregnant.
I'm gonna be like, let's do some rolls. Let's do something.
Just don't die, please.
I won't. If I die, you're loaded.
Really?
Yeah, oh my
cool.
gosh, yeah.
That's cool. I don't want you to.
You have a whole bunch of money and very little debt of mine to pay off in the grand scheme of things.
Be very convenient for me.
Yeah.
And then we have another live episode October 23rd at Blackened Brew in Hammond, Louisiana.
That is such a cool spot.
That's going to be fun. Now, this is a ticketed event. So you can
so
go
get
on,
your tickets for that.
Go on Eventbrite. But the ticket come with other things. You get special drinks, some appetizers, reserve seating, all that good stuff. So all of our ticket links are on Eventbrite. But other than that, that's it. Buy our merch.
Yes.
Send us an email at thebigbadboot@gmail.com. We'll read it on the air.
And we have baby merch. We have dog merch. I want to buy one of our like Yeti dupes.
Yeah.
Those look really cool.
We have drinkware, tote bags, koozies,
Period.
a myriad of shirts and sweatshirts and long sleeve shirts.
Oh,
What?
we're about to get in like fall stuff.
Long sleeve shirt season.
I
know.
Oh God,
I can't wait. I can't wait. We'll
It's
have it
so
for
hot.
approximately 6 weeks.
Period.
But other than that, thank you for listening. And remember, God made you.
And the Rugaroo too.
So be kind to one another.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We love making it and hope you love listening to it. If you'd like to support the Big Bad Boot for free, here's how to do that.
First, you can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And give us a 5-star rating and write a review.
And please make sure to download each episode. That helps us please the algorithm gods.
And if you'd like to support us in other ways, aka give us money because podcasting ain't cheap, here's how you can do that.
Subscribe to our own Patreon channel. For as little as $1 a month, you can help us bring more hilarious Louisiana content to your ear holes and your eyeballs.
And you can purchase some exclusive Big Bad Boot merch at thebigbadboot.com.
Love you, mean it.
The Big Bad Boot is produced by Lettuce Media and edited by Mallory and Jonah.
Our music was produced by Macro Tracks. Our super cool logo was designed by AWC Graphics. And our sense of humor and childhood trauma was sponsored by Kelly and Abby Morse.